Is Cardi B supposed to be on the stand because a girl was security and was chasing her with the camera? She's pregnant, going to the doctor, and they really...
That's a money grab, man. Leave Cardi alone, man.
But what I'm saying...
Any pregnant lady going to the doctor would have smacked you or did.
You got to leave him alone. She didn't smack her, though. And the point is...
What she did? Pushed her?
Nothing. She just argued with her. The girl sued her for $25 million off for argument.
For screaming at her?
For screaming like, yo, get the fuck up off me. You're supposed to be security. Why you got the camera? Why this? No lawsuit. And she in there, and I know, because I'm a be honest with you. Somebody sue me, I'm hiring number one. I got to protect what I got. So you can't hire the lawyer from the car wash. You got to hire the biggest guy in the game. So, like Cardi B right now on trial, she spent $2.5 million defending for a girl that's throwing the camera in her face, who's suing for no violence, no nothing, and she got to spend this $2.5 million for sure. Cardi B with all her assets, she got to hire a team to do this. And now she a female, so she got to come in there every day with the blonde wig, the red wig, the black wig. She making a fucking movie out there, Magnum P.I. shit. The lawyer told her, like, yo, do you change your hair every day? It's my fucking hair. It's the most stupidest shit I've ever seen in my life. But that's why it's so important to not disclose the kind of money you making, because it's disgusting out there.
Nowadays, you don't gotta disclose it. They disclose your shit.
Who, Parsons? You back to Parsons? We already know. We seen how his mother hugged him, bro. Parsons, he got the bag.
Micah, it's my guy, man.
He's your guy?
Yeah, man.
Which player want to kill that thing right over there, man? He said
that's his personal feelings of him as a fan of the Cowboys.
He was the best guy in the game.
He wanted to be on the Cowboys. I heard his agent talking to Stephen A. and Molly. He never wanted to leave. The contract, what they made it seem like they was offering, they wasn't. The guaranteed was starts in 3 years. It was mad shit that it make it look like. And then they also tried to pull a ringtone shit with him. Jerry Jones, they said, invited him in, try to act like he did they told him he was coming in to talk some other shit. When he got there, they start doing negotiations. And he like, yeah, all right, speak to them.
The lawyer.
Yeah, then Jerry Jones, like, I spoke to him already and that's it. So it was a lot of behind the scenes bullshit that people never get to see. If his agent was going in today, I would have never thought that.
They're invited to Knicks games and all these games and all these teams, the Giants. But I really don't give a fuck about ownership, because I think
he might never get a floor seat again.
Listen, I really think that you have to be a businessman while you can and get the best deal for your family as a player. You can't get caught up in emotions. Yo, I just want to play here, this and that. Because guess what? As soon as you get injured, as soon as you fall off a little, nobody gives a fuck about you.
Look what his agent said. His job is to chase quarterbacks. Our job is to chase commas. You can't expect a 25-year-old athlete to be a lawyer. Let us do that. Let him do that. Don't try to negotiate with him.
Super correct answer. So what I'm saying to you is I seen how hard his mother hugged him.
She never had to work again.
What was it, 181 or 188? 188. She suffocated him with that hug. That 100. Now, when you were 188, right? Listen, you were 188. Does your whole family, we talking about family and like 188 million. Can you tell any uncle that you're not going to buy him a Frankfurter truck or nothing like
I can't be another business.
No, I'm just saying, like, 188 million, you have a new problem, right? Because right now, I don't even think you're supposed to report the kind of money you make. Right now.
Sending everybody. Not even everybody. The close. Listen, stimulus.
Listen.
And I'm getting out of there. Stimulus.
Listen to me.
Family stimulus.
Listen.
And I'm out.
It's bad out there. Back in the day, if you do a big deal, you want to brag. We want to be the first one to let the nuts hang and be like, yo, I did this and this. Right now, I ain't telling you nothing. You got to figure out if Rewinded 10 is number one or not. So at least at number one, because I'm not going to tell you.
They do their own research. They call you, yeah, I see Rewind number 10 is on, with public, you got 73 billion.
Yo, listen, I'm not, because this lawsuit mania right now, they know you got money, they coming.
Yeah.
That dude could feed a whole island. Like he
could feed.
Now, I believe he's good. Like, I don't know if at a certain, like, I don't know if guys, every year we see a guy get a $44 million contract, $38 million, then we see them go broke in 5 years. I don't think this guy could go broke. He got an under 88. But I was with a superstar, greatest of all time. That's the most I could elaborate. Athlete. And we playing spades in the room. And his phone keep going off. This is unreal. Phone keep going off. And he keeps saying, yo, I'll talk to you later, this, that. I don't know what it is. Finally, he screams, come get it. You want it? Come get it. $1 million. You want the million? Come get it. Doorbell rings. His mother walks in with the boyfriend. The man signs $1 million check on his birthday in the hotel room. Fuck. They don't ask for 10,000 no more. They ask. I literally seen that with my own eyes. Like, what makes you ask your son for $1 million and call him to him? Like, what's $1 million? Like, what? Like, calling them 20, 30 times a day, put the pressure on him. He wrote a check. This is when we used to walk around with checks for $1 million in my face. $1 million? That's what he kept saying, $1 million. You need that now? You need $1 million? Like, it's like the type of pressure. Like, God forgive. I mean, I know Hov is too focusing on point, but I don't know how you protect the bag is like it's no more $1,000, $10,000. Everybody, no, right or wrong. I got a friend. I really don't want to say that.
$10,000.
Listen, man, let me tell you something, man. That shit crazy out here, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, but listen, let me tell you something, man. Guys, let me get the flag. Guys, we're of a certain age, and I keep going to, whenever I go to a party, I see some real dudes, gangsters from my era. When they play New Edition, they start doing the dance. That shit gotta stop. I cannot be in the killer party.
What are you doing?
Everybody's a murderer. Everybody's
doing at a killer party anyway.
Yo, I'm just saying, I got to show up. They calling me too cat.
They doing the heavy little step I take?
Man, they doing this shit like this. And I'm like, yo, bro, come on, bro. You 50 years old. Y'all killers. Like, what are y'all doing? They battling each other. Hey, heavy little step I take. I can't do that no more. I've seen that my whole life.
You gotta switch your parties.
No, Jada, you at them parties.
Boots on the ground. Boots on the ground.
Let New Edition come on in your birthday and South
Where they do boots on the ground.
And you gonna see a dude in the corner doing the dance.
Boots on the ground, man. I ain't where they doing that.
You ain't there.
I'm lying.
No, I'm there. I'm talking about real guys. Oh, you got my guys. Real guys.
I'm gonna tell you what they gotta. Guys gotta stop doing the Chris Brown challenge. He didn't make that for guys. They got killers doing that. I mean, I can't even show you how it go.
The Chris Brown challenge? I ain't peeped that one. The last one I seen
must be
was
under
the girl
a rock.
with the 1 foot.
They doing
stretching with the 1 foot and shit. That's the last challenge.
The thing on the bot on it when they sitting on the counter there
with 1 foot and be like, that was the last challenge I was seeing. Like, so Chris Brown got one.
Yeah, he got a challenge.
Yo, this Chris Brown with these pictures.
The song is out of here.
No, the
challenge is out of here too for ladies and kids. They got big dudes that's lifting weights with the powder on their
No, these guys gotta stop. You see what I'm saying? Now after this, they're gonna do the every little step I take challenge. It's gonna be like this. With leotards on in the gym and all that. You know this shit. It's just special out here right now. I can't lie. I'm telling you the truth. I'm not even taking nothing from them. I know real guys that when that shit come on, they start doing the dance. I'm like, yo, bro. I'm like, y'all can't be doing this shit. Y'all too old for this one. Like, y'all gotta chill. What we got over there, Jada?
Just thinking about, just looking at life. What you thinking about?
Man, I'm thinking about...
Yo, no talk. Every time I see this, he was advocating. When we weren't together, Nelly, what are you doing? Every time I see her kiss, Nelly, my God, how you been? Yeah, that's great. What are you doing?
Yeah, what up, y'all? It's Joe Crack, the Dawn.
It's your boy Jada. You know what it is, the Joe and Jada show. First things first, we like to welcome our guests, Ashanti and Nelly.
Yo.
Make some noise. Just make some.
Yeah.
Well, before we even get into any questions, yo, Crack, I think they're trying to steal a little bit of your percentage or something, you know what I mean?
Let me explain something to you. First of all, I ain't even say nothing. Nelly came right in with like, yo, Crack, you trying to take the credit. It's the fucking truth. Why I'm always getting scolded in this show?
I was trying to protect you, champ.
Don't protect. You know what's up.
I was trying to protect you. No,
but you know what's up. I'm not lying.
I was there.
You was there. You was on my phone.
I was there.
Yo, listen.
Uh-oh.
They announced how you doing, brother and sister?
Hey, Joe.
They announced the verses. My first, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Come on. It was like viral.
I'm not gonna.
It wasn't viral. It was viral for your call because it came so fast. And it said, yo, brother, you need me there? I didn't know I was in for the fix, right? I'm like, yo, you know what?
Premeditate.
You guys had just did the verses. You actually fucked me up because your verses was so hood and so ghetto. They was I'm just saying they shooting dice. I love it. It's the greatest. It's the greatest moment in hip hop I've seen in my lifetime recent.
No doubt.
Right? I'm just keeping it real with you. But they definitely was. You wasn't at the bathroom. They were shooting dice and smoking blunts at the bathroom. Girls had to walk over dice games. This shit was C74
Shout out to the
Rikers Island. No. So you had me thinking I was the next verses that it was going to be ghetto. So you know what's up. I'm thinking about all these underground songs. He called me. I said, man, Nelly might be too big for this. Because, by the way, Nelly done sold 30, 40 million records.
We gonna get into
He's
that.
way too big. So I said, yo, you know what? You might want to fall back, right?
Uh-oh.
And then I'm going through it, and I said, man, we better call Dirty. So, but I didn't know you was setting me up the whole time. And so I call you back. He was like, I'm there. You're my brother. One thing I can say, you know,
Of course.
hey, that's your
I
wife.
got it. Say no more.
This my sis on another level, right?
I know that.
Yes.
So I don't think people really understand that when we call brother and sister, that's a different type of talk.
Yes, sir.
So
Exactly.
it's like, it's a different type of talk. It's like, yo, that's my sister. We have friends, associates, people. But when we in that lane, it's a different type of lane. And so I don't think nothing of it, man. And you came out there sleepwalking. You seen it, you was like, you walk across the whole shit. I see, yo, I've been duped. I've been taken for a ride. I've been taken.
It had nothing to do with you.
Nothing. You think he was in the This guy's so
The whole
rich.
show,
You think he
son.
care about coming to verses? This guy come over
I
here.
love this guy. This is why we love him.
You lied,
This is why
man.
we
You
love
wanted
you.
your
You
own
lied.
thing back.
Listen.
And you caught a Birkin and a baby in the mouth out of this shit. You out of control with the shit.
Never in my
A
life.
Birkin and a baby is amazing.
Telling the truth. But the scenario was a little bit different.
Okay.
Right? I saw the verse of what's the name, and I knew what was going on.
I didn't.
I was gonna just so happen I was up in New York. I was gonna be there for something a little bit different.
You was there early too,
I
Dirty.
was there. I was
super
there
early.
So when it was like that, I was just letting you know, yo, I'm up here. I'm gonna be up there. If you need me to pop out, I was just letting you know because I knew where Versus was going. It was different from the time I did it. This shit has went to Madison Square Garden.
Hold up one second.
This is different.
You added to the delusion. Like you came in my room early and was like, "You got this. He can't mess with you." I'm like, "Yo, yeah, we going." I'm like, "Yo, this guy got 1,000 hits."
Hold on. No, I told you to recognize the being.
Wired.
I said recognize the being. That wasn't me. That was your other sister. Had you pumped and ready to.
God,
She had you ready. She had you ready to go. But I definitely said, no, you got to do you. You know, you got this because you're him. You were pacing. It was on your mind. You knew what you were in for.
Oh, I mean, that's a
You knew what you were in for. You were like, yo,
that's a different
this
conversation.
guy's got 1,000 hits, Mo. This guy's got I said, don't worry about you got this, man.
Let me explain
You
something.
got this.
The
And then you got
The Versus is the closest thing to a boxing match.
Yeah.
So when I came down, I stood at Uncle Dan's house in Jersey. When I came downstairs, the doorman was like, "Get him, Joe." I get in the car, I swear to God. I get in the car, the FedEx man was like, "Get him, crack."
Everywhere you go.
Old lady crossing the street, "Get him, Joe. Drag him." I was like, yo. I was like Canelo or something. I was like, ah. And then, just like a boxing match, when it got to like that 13th, 14th, and 15th thing, I just kept feeling body blow, body blow, body blow. I said, oh my God, this guy, he's swinging for the fences.
Man, you guys had
How
a
do
great
you
night.
feel in that? Because you was in the...
Oh man, I felt like the tennis match. You know what I'm saying? I was like this. Okay, Joe, going back and forth. But you know, I love both of y'all. You know what I'm saying? So I was definitely going to be there. But you know, when I spoke to you after, why you ain't tell me this nigga was gonna be there? Why you ain't tell me?
Joe is just as guilty as Dirty.
Thank you, Jada.
I called my brother and said, yo,
I don't go against this
me.
woman for nobody. It's facts, factual. I don't go against her for nobody. Her
That's
and
my
Rem,
brother.
I don't go against them, right? This guy lined me up. And I didn't think about it till he came out and started sleepwalking through the...
Yo,
They got video of it.
when I came upstairs at rehearsal, Rim had him in there like Customato and Tyson.
Oh, no.
You know that's saying, you gotta get him, Joey. You gotta just left, right, and left. I was like, yeah, crack look ready. Look like you was in
But
there
look at
swaying.
this. You announced, not only that, right? She got pregnant behind this thing. Like,
Man.
Shanti never got pregnant in her life.
Hold on. Let me.
Yo, what the hell?
Hold on.
What the hell?
What the hell?
What the hell?
What the hell?
Hold on. We heard.
What the Nelly?
We heard you say that Nelly set you up.
See,
We heard Shawnee say you set her up. Now, I was also a guest on that verse.
Yes.
To do New York with y'all at the end. And being in the crowd or being in the cut where I was at, watching the show before I went on, God is my witness. When you saw her, we got the footage. It was like a kid with the bike. They put PlayStation, the bike he wanted, everything. You had a different.
what you talking about? No, that was at the end of the show.
You had a different glow.
It was
Mesmerized.
Hold
She
on,
has
bro.
a hit record called Mesmerized.
Oh, God.
No. She got it. Now we love you. You're dirty. Let me tell you something.
No. Shit, the
Listen.
thighs was looking all right.
She was on fire.
Look,
No. Hold
Yeah.
up. You're a handsome guy. Pause, whatever they want to say. You've always been a handsome guy. The ladies love you. But this woman
Listen.
Around that, she was on fire. You seen all them bathing. She was in St. Croix.
She was doing what she was doing.
Too much.
I heard.
I'm like, yo, sis, I was hating on her. I'm calling her like, yo, what the fuck? Get out of there.
Get out of there.
She's in Bahamas, Turks and Caicos, every week.
Trinidad.
Bathing suit shit. I'm like, she's like, she looks more beautiful than when she was younger.
Well,
This
thank
is a
you,
fact.
bro.
You was looking at them pictures on that IG. Correct.
Joe, did I?
Look, y'all don't want to do the show. Hold on. Y'all don't want to do this shit. Yo,
Don't
Jada,
do
leave
it.
this shit. You do it. You
Joe,
run the show.
Let him talk. Let me hear.
Hold on. Was I by myself?
What do you mean?
I had somebody with me. I didn't come there for that.
And I was in a situation.
When I walked in your room, it was somebody with me.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, I know you did. When I walked in your room, it was somebody with me. I did not come there.
Oh, I thought it was Jermaine Dupri
for
with
that.
you. That's the only guy I see with you, Jermaine Dupri.
Yo.
No, I'm telling the
Because
truth.
here's the thing. I did not want to cause no friction. I did not. You two brothers
you
was
know-
there
you know
doing
me.
what you was doing. And I was like, yo, this is a beautiful situation.
You know me.
So I'm going to keep it P.
All right. You know me,
Yo.
and you know me.
100%.
The audience kind of know me for 30 years, but they don't really know me.
Mm-hmm.
And some of the shit I say sound crazy, but I need 10%. Whatever this Brad Pitt, this kid, Muhammad Ali gonna make. I'm in this management contract for something.
Right.
This guy look like Muhammad Ali when he was born. Yeah. Have y'all showed him yet, or he's gonna be on the show?
No, we didn't show him yet.
Not even in the show.
I'm leaving that to her.
I was
man,
there for
whenever
his
she
9th
get
month
ready.
birthday. in the
Yes,
UK.
we sang happy birthday in the
9 months.
UK,
You know,
9
these
months.
people-
Uncle
Yo,
Joe was
She got
there.
a good baby, man. She
Oh,
She lucked out.
Yes,
He's
yes, he did.
always laughing.
Yes,
He
yes.
doesn't
Smiling.
cry.
I just got a
Smile.
chance to see him. He beautiful. His energy.
Oh,
is
man,
on the
appreciate
plane,
it.
Aw,
man.
Yeah,
thank
great
you.
energy. Great energy.
I told everybody, I said like this, I'm on the red carpet. It was like, did you see Ashanti and Nelly's baby? I said, the most beautiful baby in the world.
Yo,
Joe.
thank you.
This man was born. No, this man was born with a full set of hair.
He got that mink.
The
He got
skin,
the mink. He
right?
got
The
the
skin.
mink.
I'm not exaggerating. I'm sorry, y'all don't see him yet. But this guy's a star, and I know I got at least to get some type of paper off this deal right now.
Me and
We
you
got
both.
you, Uncle.
Yo,
Me and you both, because he a $500,000 in the hole, because I was on tour when he decided to come out 2 weeks early. So he kind of cost me 2 shows. No, he cost me 2 shows and a party. And I need my money.
He started. He
Listen.
was born $500,000.
Yeah, he
In the
bought
hole.
$500,000 in the hole.
We gonna make that up. We gonna make that up. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, we made it up. We got
He gonna
we got
need
the
it.
birth of a legend.
Yeah.
We appreciate it, man.
Thank
Bless
you,
him, bless him,
thank
bless him.
you.
So you know love.
Yes.
Love overpowers hate,
By twos.
overpowers every other thing. You know, sometimes hearts miss each other. It ain't always guaranteed to hit each other and find the right thing. And so you guys definitely spun the block and came back and your hearts joined together. And there's nothing like that for you guys to make a TV show called We Belong Together. This is like, and it's just,
segue past it.
Hey, let's go, Joe.
baby. Oh, thank you, Jada. Thank you.
Amen, amen, brother.
I mean, I mean, I know what it's like. I'm just asking you, y'all both more mature. Y'all figured out, damn, man, that was my guy. You figured out that was my girl. We both well off in life, thank God.
I think that's basically it, man. We had a chance to see, and I hate using that example, but it is. I mean, it's in a way, not to minimize it, but it's like getting a chance to test drive a vehicle. Then you know, like, yo, that's the one. That's the one. You know what I'm saying? It's like, well, maybe it ain't something. Nah, it's all that and this something. So it's just like, yo, this is the one that you feel you want to ride off into the
You ain't been
sunset
saying
with.
much.
I'm listening.
This is a male-driven show.
I see.
No, we need the ladies to speak up.
And that's amazing. She ain't talking.
You need your perspective,
I'm listening.
Johnny.
I mean, I agree. You know, I said I feel like what's meant to be will be. You know, we were together off and on for 11 years. We broke up for almost 10 years. And I didn't know what was going to happen, you know, the next time I saw him. We hadn't seen each other until that night. So, you know, when the breakup first happened, it's like when you see him, I'm like, oh, I'm going to punch him. You know what I mean? Like, I hate him. I'm going to just, you know, it was one of those. So being that so much time went by, that was the first night in almost a decade that we saw each other, talked to each other, anything. So for it to happen like that, it was just like, oh, shit.
That was God.
Since you got the Birkin and the baby.
The Birkin and the baby and the ring. Don't play with me.
Oh,
and the ring.
Hello.
Hello.
She got the ring. Lorraine. No, Lorraine. She said to me. She says to me, she says, I don't know. She asked me one time, yo, bro, why it ain't working out for me like that, right? And I was like, yo, sis, you know, when a guy take you on a date, you got moms, 10 cousins, DJ, security, like, yo, on a date with a whole 12 clip. Imagine you take a girl, yo, I like you, let's go on a date. It's the whole fam. I said, yo, sis, maybe if you cut off some of the entourage on the date. She was like, you think so, Joe? I said, yo, I tell you, but the moral to the story is this woman has managed to have the cleanest reputation in this business because she had her mother and her family and her thing. You ain't with no washed up stories and all that. You got a prime time, right?
Thank you.
And so, no. I mean, I'm telling you, I attribute that to you, of course, but I attribute that to your mother and your family for being there, because the biggest problem, even in my projects when I grew up, is women being influenced by other women. Right. If a woman got dirt on her, she definitely want a friend to get dirt on her. And, yo, but talk to him, but this, and then ha.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Facts.
And so she ain't got no dirt on her face clean. And so I love that for y'all too. Now, this man right here, I don't know if he knows, he took me on my first real tour. And Keisha Cole used to open up for us, and she would sing What's Love. Keisha Cole would be behind the curtain singing What's Love?
Oh, shoot.
Live. And we went all around the country, and you and your entire crew, right, just all of y'all, treated me with so much love over the years. You guys, every time I see you guys, you bring a smile on my face. I mean, all of you guys, all of you guys are amazing, and this is a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
And has this slowed up your schedule, or y'all still?
Nah, we still pure.
Absolutely,
definitely. I mean, with her, obviously with the baby, she's trying to less as possible. But I'm doing the rest of the tour, the rest of the year. We did Australia, Canada, and Europe. She was actually with me for a majority of Europe. And then now we start back here in the States in the end of this month towards a couple weeks or something like that. So thank God I'm still 26 years later.
It's going down Friday, July 11th. Netflix and Most Valuable Promotions are bringing the fight of a century the whole world's been waiting for. It's Serrano Taylor. This is the trilogy. It's crazy. The first two fights was legendary. We're going to see who the true winner is. Katie Taylor is chasing ultimate glory. Amanda Serrano is fighting for redemption and revenge. Boricua. This is more than a fight. It's the first ever women's boxing trilogy, and the world is watching.
Trilogy is crazy.
That means we want to see redemption. Live from the iconic Madison Square Garden in New York City. Another thing, yo, these girls is fighting in MSG. It's Taylor versus Serrano one last time. It's about to get personal. You don't want to miss the smoke, the stakes, sky high, the rivalry, the legendary who will win.
I like Serrano on this.
I like her too. If you are not tapped into this fight, you missing everything in the world. Watch Katie Taylor versus Amanda Serrano Friday, July 11th at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, live only on Netflix. That's that Netflix, boy. That's going to be
going
lit.
down on Netflix, baby.
Don't leave the crib. If you ain't got a ticket to that Madison Square Garden, tune into that Netflix. Taylor Serrano, July 11th.
Netflix. Tell us about the show.
You actually live on the road. Like, we work hard.
Show,
Yeah.
I want to hear about the show. We belong
The show.
Tell us about that.
Well, I did a reality show, so to speak, because I was before Nellyville, but I wanted to show us fathers, single fathers at that time. You know what I'm saying? And I just thought it was a great way to show the rest of the world that you can still be in here and still doing what we're doing. You know, you got your baby girl with you. You always keep your babies with you and things like that. And I thought that would be a dope process. But doing this right here, I just wanted people to get a chance to see exactly the things that you talked about in the qualities of this young lady right here. You know, they don't get a chance to see her charisma, how funny she is, and everything from that standpoint. And, you know, it's 2025, so you're looking for different avenues as well. You know, we got to think business at all times.
That's a fact.
You see what I'm saying? So she gets to think about everything else for me, and that's a blessing. But I got to think about you know what I'm saying, moving this shit forward and keeping the platform.
What's it like for you? You're a movie star. You're the number one singer. You all of the above. What's it like being on TV with cameras around your family?
I mean, it's a lot. It was different, you know, because I'm a lot more private. And I just felt like when we spoke about it, obviously this was his idea. And at first I was kind of like, but then, you know, we're married, so I'm a team player, so I was down. You know what I mean? And it's like us just having real lives and careers and traveling. We just got married. I had a baby. That's a lot. So it's kind of like we had to find time for the cameras. You know what I'm saying? To kind of capture everything. So it's a little bit of a lot, but it's worth it. It's worth it.
She got so many other great ideas that she wants to get off the ground. And you know how business works. You know what I'm saying? You got to have avenues, outlets, platforms, and things to get those out. You know what I'm saying? You can have great ideas all day, but if you ain't got nowhere to put them, if you ain't got no way to push them, or if you don't, you just sitting in the crib with work. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no block or no workers. You just sitting in the house with a bunch of
ideas.
bunch of bricks. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I knew an artist who was, for the time being, he made nothing but hit records. And I would check on him in the studio and he would play, yo, I made this. And this shit be fire. And everybody go crazy in the studio. He would go, it just ain't right. And he would erase the song. Every night I would hear hit after hit after hit. When it was like that Method Man, Redman thing, he'd be like, let me play you this. And I'd be like, yo, this, I'm not quite ready. The guy never came out and never became a superstar, right? And so the problem is a lot of people, they procrastinate to the point that you talk yourself out of the ideas.
Yeah.
You know, and so in this age, you know, we had Jim Jones up in here and he bought a little film studio in the Bronx. He got them doing podcasts in there. We need to take matters in our own hands.
Absolutely.
And follow through with the ideas.
Exactly.
I'm with Shanti. We at the Beacon Theater, and I never forget. We could go into everything, but I never forget when we got that phone call, Mama, that she sold over 500,000 her first week, her first album. We jumping up and down like the Wizard of Oz.
That Guinness book.
Yeah, that Guinness book. Yo. We jumping up and down in the middle of the street. Like, you know, the Wicked Witch is dead. No, because I don't know if you remember how intense that was. It was like, what is it? What's the number?
I remember.
What's going on? And we start running around. How does it feel to be on the Guinness book and be one of the biggest female superstars with the most longevity and relevancy in the game?
I mean, honestly, it's a blessing. I'm super, super humbled. And it's funny, when you talk about that, remember, I didn't know what none of that meant. You know what I'm saying? I'm a new artist.
Maybe we happy for you.
Yes, everybody's happy. And I'm looking, I'm like, well, is that good? 500,000, is that a good number? You know what I'm saying? I genuinely had no idea. Is it a good number? So I was just like super appreciative, and to be able to be here today and still, as we both were in an arena in London to a sold out 20,000 seater, holding a mic out, allowing people to sing our records is a blessing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just so happy. I'm grateful, you know.
Oh, man. Yo, you know, we're very competitive in our house. Because, you know, we didn't done a lot.
That means the baby got all
That's the dagger, though, that she throws. Like, my debut did a half.
No, she don't. But you did 11.
No. Her debut did a half the first week.
I'm going down.
She got me on that. There's nothing I can say. She sent me back to the ring, Jada.
I'm looking at the video.
Yeah.
Okay, hold up. You 26. I'm 33. Hold up, Jada.
That wasn't a
You
week.
26. I'm 33.
Joe, that wasn't
Hold
a week,
up.
Jada.
That video come out.
That was not a
I'm
week.
going
You might
down.
be that was not
No, I'm not rigging the numbers. It's 10 million solely. So
Yeah,
Yeah, he
that
did
wasn't the
diamond.
week.
He got diamond.
I'm talking about the week. No, I'm talking about the week.
Listen, babe.
Listen, let me run down the hardware that they got in their house. There's a lot of hardware. Just listen, ladies and gentlemen. Nelly, 3 Grammys, 4 American Music Awards, 2 BET Awards, 9 Billboard Awards. Nelly has sold over 21 million albums in the United States, one of the best-selling rap artists in American history. Country Grammar, Diamond, 10 million. Nellyville, Diamond Plus One, 11 million. Now, Ashanti, 1 Grammy, 2 American Music Awards, 6 ASCAP Awards, 8 Billboard Awards. First debut album, 500,000 the first week, triple platinum. Chapter 2, platinum. Concrete Rose, platinum. 36. A lot of hardware in that.
It's a lot of competitors in that
Ashanti,
house.
36 Christmas movies. Your lifetime favorite.
Crazy.
God, could we have a Christmas tree with raspberry? Just, I'm like, yeah. I've been counting our money forever. Yo. I mean,
it's competitive in the house, man.
And a star.
Oh, and a star.
The
Yeah, I
star.
forgot.
Can't forget the star.
Can't forget the star. Yeah, it's it gets real in there, man.
We love that, though. You know what I'm saying? We love
What?
that.
That's beautiful
Man,
competition.
I met
in the
Ashanti.
To put that under
Let me
one
tell you
roof
something. I met
is-
Ashanti.
It's a blessing.
Could I talk about that?
Talk about it.
I met
Uh-oh.
Ashanti. Ashanti was like a studio. We was just a studio body.
You could call it a studio rat. That's what they used to say.
And that's what they use. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying that
Go ahead.
overall. Studio body. She up in there. And the first day I met her, she was so upset because they broke into her car and stole her radio. This woman was ready to file charges to the moon and back. What happened? They stole my radio. Crackhead broke the. I mean, it was like somebody murdered somebody. I'm up in that shit. I'm like, yo, they stole a radio with the Benzie box.
Oh, you take the box. It was a
They stole her shit.
They
And
stole
she was
my
like,
radio, bro.
and you know, I would see her in the studio, and then one day I asked him, I said, yo, what does the girl do? Right? Because they was like gangster rappers, right? So they, she sings R&B, right? And then she did the Big Pun. I
Big
said,
Pun,
I said, you want to write a hook for the Big Pun thing? And she killed it.
Smoke that joint.
She smoked that joint, and then we did the What's Love.
Yeah.
And then after that, it was the Princess of
That was it.
Hip Hop and Soul. And she,
Yo, no talk. Every time I see this, he was advocating. When we weren't together, Nelly, what are you doing? Every time I see her kiss, Nelly, my God, how you been? Yeah, that's great. What are you dude. You said, hey, Joe, what
That's
you
why you
talking
need that
about?
percentage.
You know, see, now you got me.
See what I'm
Now you
saying?
got me. At first he thought I was bugging out. Now he got
Yeah, I
me.
used to be like, Joe, you just tripping.
It's crazy, right? Because I also think of one situation, not to bring up anything negative because we just, but I remember the time I got into it with 50 Cent, who, yo, Fifth, what's up? We perform in Germany in 2 days. But I remember the time when I got into it with him at the MTV Awards. You know, his business is really crazy, right? Because you think everybody your man, everybody this and this and that. Well, you was the only person out of all the rappers that I knew that I seen get up. And you was telling me, yo, I got you. Like, I'm holding you down. In that, when I was like, yo, 50 Cent this, and then he came back and dissed me. But you had my back.
Well, I knew Five. Me and Five always had a great relationship. And
that kind of distorted the...
Well, no, because, and just to tell you, what was we at?
MTV Awards. That's where I thought he was going.
We were at the MTV Awards, and they were sitting, like, a table right behind us. Now, I didn't have too much to drink. I'm hyped. This is right before
Kid Rock and Pamela Anderson and Tommy Lee.
Slapped Tommy Lee.
Yeah.
Slapped the shit out of Tommy Lee.
Yeah.
Sitting at the
So
table.
there was something before Chris Rock
we
and
was
Will
sitting
Smith.
at the table right
You know that?
And Kid Rock is sitting with us.
Mm-hmm.
And Tommy Lee is like a table over. And my cat, Kid Rock, that's my cat too. He hot. He hot as fish grease. He's sitting right there. He's like, this I should go. And I'm gassing him. He's not going to go do this.
You gassing him?
Well, I'm not gassing him. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, shit, me.
If it was
You know what I'm saying? So he does what he does.
So what he
At
did, he
50,
smacked who? Because I don't remember this.
Tommy
Lee. You
Yeah.
remember that MTV Awards out in Vegas?
Yeah. We were sitting right next to them.
We sitting at the table. But Five was
Mama, you
right
got
back
everything
here, right?
on tape.
So I'm hyped. Kid, I didn't got hype. I didn't got big. I said, babe, fix. I'll make that apologize. You want me to go over there? What? You make don't be looking. You want me to go make? She was nah, no way in my heart that I'm thinking she gonna tell me to go over there. She's like, yeah, babe.
Yep.
Oh, that's a New York girl. That's a New York girl.
Yo,
That's a New York girl.
So Kiss, I'm like, I'm going. So I turn around. She can't see my face. I'm walking towards Five like, hey, man.
Let me highlight you.
Yeah, you know, table full of G Unit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh God, this going right. This is not gonna go well. You know what I'm saying? And I started laughing, coming. He cracked the smile, and I was like, hey, Five, man. Hey, man, do me a favor. Do me a favor. Will you, old lady, man, do me a favor, man. Apologize for it, man. Ashanti, I'm sorry.
That's exactly what he said.
in the middle of
the whole crowd in the audience.
I was like, I turned back around to her. Talking about.
By the way, I had personally 20 meetings with him over her.
Oh my God, yes.
Without her even knowing. I done sat down with him 20 different times. It was like, yo, bro, she got nothing to, like, you know, that's my sister. You bugging out this. 20.
Yeah. No, he done told me to Mo. I know she got nothing to do with it, Mo, but what you want me to do is war.
Man.
I was like,
I was hot.
yeah.
You was hot over that, right?
Yeah, I didn't have nothing to do with it. And then after he said I was like, yeah, all right.
Yeah. I was like,
okay.
I was like, thank you. I thought that shit was gonna go left. I swear to God. I thought I was out on
for
the limb,
sure.
bro.
And with those guys, they love it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Those guys love it.
Well, fortunately enough, when we came in the game, we've always had a great relationship with everybody. We've been fortunate enough to stay out of a lot of different scenarios. Even when you came down to one of my first birthday parties. Down there in St. Louis. Like,
what hotel was that?
It's the downtown, I forgot. Millennium. It was Millennium Hotel.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Something like that.
In Atlanta?
One of the craziest birthday parties.
In St. Louis.
It was the craziest birthday party I ever been to. I can't even say one of them. It was crazy. It was in a hotel Yeah,
the whole
JD,
hotel.
DJ, Kid, he had everything you could think of.
St. Louis.
His room was one side of the hotel. Are you hearing me?
I'm
Not
focused.
a floor, not a suite.
Whole side.
One whole side was his room.
Yeah,
It was a big ballroom. It was crazy.
it was definitely big for our city and things like that, man. They come, because we was huge locks fans. Rough
You
Riders
were
as a whole.
spitting. You were spitting, and they never really gave you credit for your lyrics and spitting. They look at you as you so big.
21 million albums.
Cool.
Yeah.
Somebody gave him credit for something.
No. I'm just saying, as an MC, as a spitter, he was spitting.
I take the bag.
You listen to his shit. He was spitting, and they never really gave you credit lyrically.
But you know what? It always felt a little different because I try to find my place in everything in life.
You
find my place. You see what I'm saying? It don't matter what I'm in. Find my place. And I hate to tell people to stay in their place because I don't want it to be like you can't grow. But if I find my place, I'm gonna stay in my place. You know what I mean? And I found my place, and it's not about, give me my bag now. Bring my flowers to the grave. I don't give a shit about none of that because flowers die. You know what I'm saying? I need my bag now. So if you bring me my shit now, I'll worry about everything else. I ain't never really worried about credit because all the people that I fuck with. Like, just knowing that y'all good people, we good people, knowing I got this woman right here and everything else underneath the table, I ain't worried about it. On the surface, like this man said, 21 million, but that was in 2 albums. They ain't even count the rest of the albums.
They ain't count the country song and all that.
Right.
You was country before country.
2003. And
What's that song with the country song?
Tim
McGraw.
Over and over.
Over and over again is one of my favorite songs too.
Yeah. And that was in 03, 04. And Universal told me I was crazy. I was coming off of Nellyville. They had just cut me a $13 million check. And I said, yo, I want to do a country song. They passed the fuck out. Why? You coming off of Nellyville. You just had Dilemma, Hot in Here. Now you want to do country. Yes, because I'm lining up my avenues. I know if I land all of these different avenues, doors are going to start closing. And if this door is closed, this door is open. If this door is closed, this door is open. I got all those #1 singles, and they all on every different format. Country, rhythmic, top 40.
I love that.
R&B.
But when you heard Nelly, I want you. Nelly, I need you. Nelly, I want you. What you thinking?
Listen.
Nah, that was a little before my time. You know what I'm saying? That was, when did Dilemma come out? When did Dilemma come out? Yeah, that was before my time.
Before.
Yeah.
So you was just watching the video like, oh, I need this guy. This guy. And what's the story with, because I want the real story because I've never heard you explain this, right? The Fabulous record. I hear it every day of my life with Tamir. If there's one record I hear every single day of my life, maybe I listen to the old school stations. I don't know. But the joint with Tamir, I can't escape that.
Oh, So Into You?
Right.
But what happened with you?
This is what happened. Me and Fab did the record, right?
Oh, so you did it first with him?
No, yes. I did it first with him. They got the clearance, I'm assuming, from Tamir to redo it because it was originally her song. So Into You was her song. So he asked me to do the hook. We went and did the hook. He wanted to shoot a video. I don't mean to talk about the past, but
Everybody want to clear.
He didn't want to clear. He did not want to clear me being in the video. So they was like, yo, what sense does it make to go with this single and we can't shoot a video? Right. So they went back to Tamia and asked if she would do the video. And then they put 2 versions out. So mine was on the radio and then they had...
Sis, I go all around the world with you and I watch you perform that record and I said, this must have been her record. Because you ain't singing nobody else's records and you sing that song so passionate on tour.
Thank you.
And I be like, did they steal this shit from her? Like, did she write this shit? Like, I knew there was a story behind this one record. Because you do it in every show. And I'm like, I tell Lorena too. I was like, yo, man, I think Ashanti, that was her record. They took it from her. You know, I seen some crazy shit about what's the J-Lo? I just seen it. It's one of them internet where you say, Joe, stop.
God.
But it was one of them. So you're gonna see me on my own.
Love don't cross a thing. Even if you bro,
It was Shantae Moore's record.
Oh.
And Rodney Jerkins produced it for her, but he told her to make it the #1, the first single. She didn't go with it at the first single, and he gave it to J-Lo. J-Lo took off with that shit.
Ooh, wow.
Lord,
that's like them stories.
Yeah. That's almost like Always on Time. You know, that Brandy was supposed to do that. Yeah. Brandy was supposed to do it. I happened to be in the studio. Put Ashanti on there and see what happens.
Shanti always sounds good at that point. Because, you know, J-Lo was supposed to be What's Love.
Yes, I remember when you told me that. That was back in like, we was not a Zoom, Ustream. We was on something, and I didn't know that. Remember, we were talking.
No, that's the truth.
I didn't know that.
First of all, let's just say rest in peace, Irv.
You know, I was supposed to be on We Are the World.
Who took the record, Jada? Who took your spot?
I was supposed to do Bruce Springsteen part. You know, they called Bruce. Man.
I'm telling you.
It was a toss-up. They took Bruce, though.
I'm telling you what happened, right? So I get to they call me, Irv Gotti and Ja Rule, 3 a.m. I go to the studio. This studio was out of my pay grade too. It was one of them big shits with the big, like the Hit Factory, the speaker, like
big ass SL boards.
I've been recording in bummy studios my whole life. I get up in there like this, so they press the thing, and it's then what's love? Right, she's on it, and he's like, the Latino connection, you and your sister J-Lo. This will be life-changing. He's selling me all this shit. And I'm like, yo, but what's up with the girl on the, she sounds perfection. So I be having this thing called like demoitis. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Don't play with it. Don't change the shit. Don't
just like that.
Live it like
Mix
that.
it like that.
Know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. We did Lean Back, Scott Storch sent a mix. And he added bells to it and all shit. I was like, oh no! I want the demo.
What is that?
Like, if it's a hit, it's a hit.
No,
Demoitis is a real thing.
I said we leave her, and it was the best.
Demoitis is fire because I've been at. I didn't have a name for it.
No, what it is you know what you're doing. And
you like it the way you like it.
It's a hit.
But is it any worse feeling in the world than when they send it back and it sounds nothing
like the original?
I'm not gonna say the Lean Back sounded nothing like the original. He just added like cowbells and shit, and I was like, yo, bro.
You know, Knock Yourself Out, the one that the world here ain't the one that I went to Virginia and sat with Pharrell and did.
He changed the beat?
The whole shit.
Oh, yeah, no.
Rest in peace. Not. It's the whole. I know about post-production. This was, I rhymed on the whole
It's like it's a whole nother song.
I was mad as hell, man. Ice Pick, rest in peace. Shout out to Pharrell.
Yeah.
They like, trust me. I'm like, no. Trust me. This is not, it's a whole nother. And it still came.
It hit.
A lot of times you got to go with your gut, but sometimes it pays to
not too
to
many
hear somebody
times
out
to switch up or work.
Well, it depends on it depends on who it is because
you could trust
some
Pharrell,
people.
though.
Yeah, some people they know what they're doing. You know what I mean? But a lot of times, you got to go with your gut. I had things switched up again. Shit, my first single, Country Grammar. Again, I never heard the radio version. Never heard boom, boom, The chorus was going down, down, street sweeper, going down, down, yo street in a Range Rover, street sweeper, cocked, ready to let it go. Shimmy, shimmy, cocoa, what? Listen to it, pow. Light it up and take a puff. Pass it to me now. Never in my life heard boom, boom, down, baby, your street in the rain, go boom, boom, ready
That's the
to let
clean
it go.
version.
That's the clean.
Never heard it. I cried. Tears. They are trying to ruin me. I knew it. And I ain't gonna even lie. Boy, listen, I blamed it on New York. See, they don't know country music. I swear to God. I swear to God.
New York embraced you. And there's always a big lie, right? There's a big lie, and I'll say it
from the Bronx.
No, there's a big lie.
No,
he's not.
He
from
got
the Bronx.
this thing that all our guests is from the Bronx. Everybody.
She shot the video to What's Love in the Bronx, Fordham University.
Come on, dog.
Don't do that to yourself. Yo, listen, let me tell you, you fucked up what I was gonna say. Jada, you did it, but let me tell you something. He goes, so I'm scared to fly at the time. I get on the tour bus. I go from Vegas. I drive all the way down to Cancun. Got stuck up about 6-7 times. All by cops. The Mexican dudes this small with guns. Guns as tall as these lights. They're in the middle of nowhere. 100 pesos. Yo, by the 7th time, I had to grab the Bible. No, I had to grab the Bible and open it up and be like, God, please, I can't get robbed no more. It wasn't even for it was my fucking sanity. I was like, yo, they sticking us up. Every hour, some cop is pulling us off, getting us for $100.
They were calling each other.
Nah, they on the way.
They on the way. Get them.
Listen, so I get to Cancun, right? And at that point, we performing for spring break. So my album is only selling 5,000 a week at the time. So I say, yo, I gotta kill this. I tell Lorena, I say, yo, Lorena, I gotta do something crazy. She said, go topless.
Uh-oh.
I said, what? Go topless. Ain't no big guy ever come out there and have his shit all open, just throw a little towel on you. We went topless.
Yeah.
Me and Ashanti.
It's out of here. They ain't looked back since.
I felt bad for you now when I look at it, because I never stunk in my life, but I was a big boy sweating. I said, damn, Shawty must have been like, this fat. Like, fuck wrong with him? And let me tell you something. The white people discovered Fat Joe once What's Love came on. I never performed for Blacks and Spanish people for the first 2 years. I was bar mitzvahs, rodeos, all type of shit. Like,
rodeos.
I'm getting the bag. I'll be like, yo, when we gonna perform for Black people? Like, what's going on? This shit, that means you getting the bag, right? And so the shit kept, after we did that performance, all the white shows like Soap Talk, Saturday Night Live, they was like, this guy is called Joey Crack. And they had an arrow at my butt crack. And the white people loved it. This shit went up 10,000 a week, 20,000 a week. This shit went on fire. We sold 2 million records. And it's really because that one performance turned that shit up on fire, because they were making fun of me, but I guess it was like viral.
That's your moment.
Ahead of time.
Viral for
That's
you.
your moment. But it was confidence. They can make fun, but they
remember
that's a
it.
moment. Goddamn right. That's the moment, man.
That's history right there.
Nah, we got big history.
We got big history.
Yo, we got the biggest. Yo, that Peacock, right? Peacock is where we find that show.
Where can they check the show out?
Peacock come out this week.
Yes, the 26th, Thursday.
That's why you guys.
We giving y'all all 8 episodes at once. Get your subscription.
I love that.
Watch the whole
Come
thing.
out crushing again, because you know you get thirsty. You see one episode or 2. They're giving you all 8 at once. Make sure y'all check that out on Peacock. It's called We Belong Together.
Yeah.
They belong together.
Nelly,
that's
you have strong ties to the ATL. How did that come about?
Shout out
Being
to
for the
JD,
loop.
man. Shout out to our So Deaf family.
Been going to Atlanta for a long time, man. And I mean, Atlanta, a huge influence on Nelly. Obviously, I'm a huge Dungeon family. Dungeon
Rest
family.
in peace, Rico Wade.
Goody Mob, rest in peace, Rico. Goody Mob,
Green,
Big Gift, CeeLo Green. There is no Nelly without CeeLo Green. You see what I'm saying? Like, just understanding that. Big Gift. And then Outkast. You know what I mean? Like, Outkast changed the whole way I was doing music. Hearing them brothers. You know what I'm saying? So, and then met up with JD, my man Big Bob. who was security for JD at the time for a long time, and still is. He's just helping me out. Like, but yeah, man. And JD, that's part of why me and JD is so close. And a lot of people, JD did have a opportunity to sign me. I tell that story all the time. But me not knowing the business, I was a little bit upset with JD at the time. But knowing the business, I found out, you know, at that time he had just signed Mace Harlem World. It's at the same time he had just signed Mace Harlem World, and and the homie Mace, you know, was going through his life and whatever he was going through, and had to step away for a minute. So you know, those dominoes fall on a lot of different people at the time, and I was trying to come out right then and right there. But the thing about it is, JD always kept a friendship with me. As far as, yo, I can't sign you, but you a cool motherfucker. And I was like, shit, this guy ain't gotta let me hang with him, and you know what I mean? And then he was still keeping it peak. So that's like a big brother to me, man. And I've always been a So Def fan, and Tip and everybody else. I don't know, man. STL to ATL got strong ties anyway. Like a lot of people from STL in Atlanta. You know what I mean?
Here too, New York, they even got a Bronx Day in Atlanta.
They got every day in Atlanta.
Yo, Kiss. Yeah. Kiss, they never want to pay me to do Bronx Day.
They never want to pay.
They got a Bronx Day. You don't get Fat Joe.
You gotta go do that.
And the ATL, this is bad.
You gotta.
They have a Bronx Day. I'll be wanting to go for free
All
too.
Things Bronx. You gotta. They gotta call
Bronx
you. You
Day.
Joe gotta be there to make it
official.
official.
What's up with these people, man? Like, this shit is the biggest disrespect in the world. I'm gonna tell you an ill story, right? I'm at a show with Nelly. I think we was in Nashville. Right? And the next day was like the Grammys or something. And you asked me before the show, you said, yo, you going to the Grammys? I said, yeah, I'm going to the Grammys tomorrow, this and this and that. He was like, yo, come with us. I show up. We go to the private airport, everything laid out. We go inside. This guy, he ain't scared of planes. He knocked out so fast.
Oh, that's my way of not being scared. Back in the time, it's just like, yo, just go to sleep. Whatever gonna happen is gonna happen.
Yo, I can't
it's
go
out
to
of my
sleep.
hands, bro.
I cannot go to sleep. If I don't take a pill like I'm going overseas or something like that, I can't go to sleep. So what I'm trying to say is, the plane lands. When it lands, there's a Bentley, a Rolls Royce right outside with a driver. Nelly gets out, goes down the stairs. They open the door, they close the door, and he leaves. I said, this motherfucker rich. Yo, listen, he ain't take a picture and no, you know, people get in the private, they start, the picture in the private. Y'all throw birthday parties in the private. This guy looked like he do this for breakfast. Like, I seen him go, I swear to God.
No, he was tripping.
No, I swear to God. He walked right in the Rolls Royce in L.A., and he drove off. And I was like, did I really fly over here with Nelly?
That was my Rolls Royce, but that was her Rolls Royce.
You took the Rolls Royce.
I mean, you know. Come on, bro.
How you doing, sis? You real happy in life, huh?
I'm amazing.
I've been watching your interviews. You've been hinting towards another baby.
Yeah.
So you want another one?
I definitely do. I love my son.
No,
How
he's
can we not have another one?
The other one gonna be not as nice as this one.
Everybody says that.
No, I'm just telling you the truth.
Why?
If one come like an angel, holy shit! That Hempstead, Long Island, he coming out like like you want me to, oh my God, I didn't know that this thing's. I got because you got the nice one off rip. You James, same thing.
What?
She think it's a game. Is when you got the baby of the
angel
year,
first,
the nicest one, you get the other one. I mean, you know, he might throw some building blocks at you and shit like that. You know, you might get a girl. Now the women, the girls the hardest thing, right? I know. You know what's crazy, man? Nah, I won't go there, mama. But shout out to your sister. But you know, my whole life I watched Azzy and Lorena argue about from 3 years old outfits. I'm not wearing that. That's not my style. That ain't my swag. To this day, they be like, and I'll be like, yo, you know your mom's got swag. Like, she's trying to help you. I don't care, Dad. This ain't mine. It's what I want. I'm not. It's but that's what the girl give you.
Yeah. I want a girl though. Balance it out. I got my boy. You know, I want my little
baby. What if you get a boy? Then we still out there working?
We may have to shoot one more time.
I think now
we may
you
have
could
to
get.
shoot one more time.
I'm not messing with God, but I think now you could get like the injection and pick if your baby wants blue eyes. Like this shit.
Yeah, like a Build-A-Bear baby.
You can build your baby like a car right now.
Yeah, like a Build-A-Bear. Yep.
I'm telling you, I've seen some people that have a baby and the baby, I've never even seen the girl pregnant. And then she got a baby, the baby got blue eyes. My baby's here. You like, yo, what the, like.
Nobody got blue eyes in the family.
Nobody.
Not one family member.
They got shit like that, but she says she wants another baby.
We got many she won't. Long as many nannies as we need. I can't chase toddlers at 50, man. Yeah, that's rough. Joe, that's a workout, Joe. A toddler?
You work out every day, though.
Thank you.
No, not as much as I used to. I got to get back in there. But I mean, I'm just saying she's learning now because he's active.
He's very active.
Yeah, he got for my little video footage I seen a nephew. He got a lot of energy.
Yeah, he picking them up and putting them down in a minute too. He trying to walk and all of that, and he's getting close. So, and he's rough,
very rough.
He's rough, bro. Like he ain't scared of shit.
That's good.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can pick him up, throw him up there. He laughing on the way down.
Let me ask you a question, right? And if you don't want to answer it. We won't answer it.
That's no way.
Oh, we throw it. I'm just got to keep it real. No, I got to keep it real, right?
Yeah.
Or throw it out. You tell me throw it out.
Come on,
we editing it. When I see the stuff like St. Lunatics suing you and shit like that, but how do you feel about that? And,
I think for the most part, they had
this is a family show.
No.
I'm talking about family.
Have no problem.
That's what I'm talking about. Family.
No problem with answering this. I think people were misinformed. When we started the Lunatics, first of all, Murphy Lee was a year out of high school. Bam the stage. My brother Kiwan, and then once we got the deal, City Spud went to jail. Right? So me and the oldest one, we were the ones more engaged on the business side of things and how things were transpiring. I think everybody else was just happy to be there. So you know what it's like if you're in a group, you got some people that's going to the meetings, some people that's on the phone calls, some people that are in those rooms when certain situations are being discussed and how they go. And you got other people that's, I just leave that to y'all. I just leave that to y'all. I leave that to y'all. So when the thing came up of how everything got broken down in the beginning, we had a fucked up deal in the beginning. So the way things got spreaded out was that the oldest member of the group, the manager is his best friend, our business manager is his best friend, and our road manager is his best friend. So they negotiated everything. They put everything into perspectives, and you see what I'm saying? And I'm trying to, because they still got other things, but they were influencing the other ones. So when the ones that did not know what happened found out what happened, now you see us back on tour, except for one. Okay. Because long story short, the truth just needed to be told, and people needed to find out not just why it is, but how it is. And when you found out how it was, you understood. They understood.
Let me explain something to you. I've never seen nobody keep it more real with their crew than you.
And
I want you to know, if I'm sitting in New York and I see this shit, it's like a sledgehammer hit me and bust my head open like a fucking watermelon.
You know, they say
I've been with you.
They say you don't understand.
I'm telling you the truth.
No, but they say you don't understand who you are with until you go through something negative. That was our first time ever going through anything that wasn't positive because, you know, we were very, very fortunate, very, very blessed that when we first came out, we were rocket shipping. You know what I'm saying? So when it got to a point to where, okay, now everybody's trying to pay attention to something they should have been paying attention to since day one. But here's the thing, bro. Ever since this group been informed, I've always had the most money. From the time we came into this crew, I came into this crew with 2 cars, my own apartment, and everything else that was, you see what I'm saying? I've always paid my own way and other people's way to get through certain things. So I've never not paid attention to business. You know what I'm saying? Never not paid attention to business. Used to insist people pay attention to business. Used to ask people, you know what's going on? You know what these, you know, but like you said, when the money is coming in, nobody wants to say nothing. And then obviously they look up on the day that the money is not what they think it should be and then wonder why they don't have it like that. But we all go through trials, tribulations. You know what I mean?
Horrible times in hip hop.
Yeah.
You put that well, my brother.
Nah,
No,
I appreciate it. I know you can understand it.
Because I'm telling you.
You got to reflect.
Right? I've been in this game 30 years. I've been around so many crews. We love the Locks because their brotherhood cannot be.
They influence us. They don't even know that. That's why
they together like this. You hear what I'm saying? The Locks is. I think their whole dynamic to me is that they never let nobody break them up. They together. I think that's what the streets love. So when I just evaluate the whole hip hop game, and I've been around everybody, I've never seen nobody keep it more real than you. And I love everybody, so I'm letting them know I'm not. But I never seen nobody take care of their crew more than you. So it was shocking to me, just sitting back, and sometimes you don't know you can have that effect on somebody else. No, but I was just like. That. You know what I'm saying?
No, but I've always thought
you said the same thing.
The same thing.
You know, that's your sister. Yeah. You know, she like, what the fuck?
I was pissed.
I was looking at it, because she can read certain shit. Like, and
I said he's the most generous person I've ever met when it came to that. The family and that group and the percentages, and I was like, "You giving out what?"
In the beginning, coming off tour. We come off the Nelly tour. I split it down the middle. I take half and I give them half. So if we come off a tour with $20 million, I take 10. The group get 10.
Down 10.
No, but the group get they 10 and go home. I take my 10 and I pay
commissions, expenses.
I pay everything else. Yeah. Everybody else get to go take their money and go sideways. You know what I mean? Like, so
betrayal, man. You can't build the wall high enough. That shit have jumped right over the wall. That shit hurts.
You know that?
Yeah. That might
betrayal I think it's the only thing that might be closer, similar than worse than death. It hurts you that much.
Yeah, because it's always from somebody who
that you love,
that you trust,
that you love, that you trust at that time to show himself. You know what I'm saying? Because can't nobody you don't know or don't care about hurt you like that.
Right.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because you either
it's always somebody you know. They say it's the ones closest to you, but it's always somebody you know that can really, really hurt you. And then you be like, man. I'm just speaking about me. Now I'm just saying how many times I done looked out for this person, how many times I gave him a chance, how many times people told me, yo, don't have them around you, how many times this and that, and then you still went all out, and then they wind up doing the unimaginable.
Firm believer, everything happens for a reason to a certain degree. And a lot of times what I tell, I talk to my my nephew, JT, Jason Tatum, and shout out to JT. He had his injury.
Get better.
Get well soon, my brother.
But I was telling them, yo, don't look at it like that. This is for something. But here's the tricky part. It's not always in what you think it is. It may not be for music. You see what I'm saying? Like what's happening to you here may be needing you to look somewhere else. It may be time. Like I was talking to JT. I said, yo, it may not be about basketball. I said, because you're him in basketball. It may be you need to spend this time with your son. It may be something you need to spend this time with mom. You may need to go back home and do something. It may not have nothing to do with basketball. So when something affects you that deep, take a full 360 look at it. Take a full 360 look at everything that's going on around you, because just because that's what put the brakes on it don't mean that that's the problem. It just means that you needed to stop for something. And you have to pay attention to what it is. But that's the only way you gonna grow, period. Now you can get mad, say fuck that motherfucker wrong and keep going, but something else gonna happen. I'm telling you, something else gonna happen because you never fixed it. You quote unquote put a band-aid on the shit. You never fucking addressed it. You know what I mean? And not to bring it back full circle, but that's why I think me and her are sitting here to this day, because it was always about a full circle look. It was never about, does this person bring more positivity to your life than negative? I don't give a fuck who they are, Joe. I don't give a fuck who they are, Kiss. It could be your mama, your daddy, your auntie, your uncle. It could be your fucking kids. Does that person bring more positivity to your life than negative? And if it's not, then you need to get the fuck away from them. And sometimes, like you said, family will be the first ones that'll do it to you. But your family should always bring more positivity than negative. It shouldn't even be close. But if it is, then you know goddamn well. And anybody else around, man, just stay positive.
Put him on a mural.
Put him
on a t-shirt.
Hell yeah.
Jada be talking some shit, bro.
Put the boot on that motherfucking car.
Listen, guys, we love you guys, man.
Thank you so much.
We appreciate you. You know, y'all out promoting the show.
Yeah. You're not rewinding the time.
What's that?
You ain't getting onto this. Rewind the time, man. Yeah.
Kiss Cafe.
Look at this right here. This that Tyson background. Now you don't see no grays. No, I don't want that. I don't want that for you.
Rewind the time.
I don't want that for you, but you see this glam.
You can look 35.
Listen, Tyson Beckford.
What's the numbers?
We got
numbers,
Tank. We got Tank. We got. Why look 53 when you could be 43? Why be 43 when you could be 32? Now, I'm going to tell you, I never go against her. But sis got a glam squad.
Yo.
If she tell you she like you with that gray shit, she lying, bro. She trying to keep you out of gray hair. No, he ain't got it. That's cool. I'm saying when. I mean,
what you drink?
Hopefully it never happens. Hopefully it never happens. Rewind the check.
I'm getting you one-on-one tea for you, mama.
I got you. All right. I'm not knocking. Hold on.
No.
I'm not knocking at all.
We got Khaled, Travis Kelce.
Joe.
He trying to force it.
I'm holding on.
Yo.
I'm holding on.
You want me give me a deal. I rewind the time. They get all my favorite shoes.
Jada said, give me a deal. I rewind the time.
That ain't this.
That ain't this.
That ain't this.
That ain't this.
Thank our guests, Ashanti and Nelly, for coming on the Joe and Jada show. Y'all, we love y'all.